Welcome back to the channel, guys.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Walker Farm Fam. Thank you so much for stopping by and joining Ransom and myself. We are home alone, aren't we, Ransom?
Home alone.
And this could be dangerous, but this video is sponsored by Aura. Big thanks to them for sponsoring today's video. But stick around because later on we are gonna be getting rid of one of Cassie's favorite pets, favorite animals here on the farm. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. But Ransom, what are we gonna do today?
Go get stuff for the bus.
Go get stuff for the bus. So it's raining right now in Oklahoma, which is awesome because it's July and we're never gonna turn down a rainstorm in July because rain brings water and water does what?
Boat.
It lets Ransom's boat float. So Ransom loves his little speedboat. We're gonna go by the lake. So our plan is to go get all the supplies today for the flooring, the subfloor of the bus, insulation board and that type of stuff. We'll bring you along, but we're gonna run some more errands, and on the way home, we're gonna go by the lake and let Ransom run his little boat again. Sound good? All right, well, since we're good farmers and good farmers always check the rain gauge, you wanna go check it? Let's go see how much rain we have today. And Shelby came to say hi. Hey Shelby, hey baby.
Barely, not even an inch.
Not even an inch, he says. All right, let me hold it up. Looks like we have about 2/10 of an inch, Ransom. Well, let's just leave it there because it might get a little bit more rain. But that's enough rain that the flowers look a little more perky this morning.
What happened to these?
I think Bella has got our flowers. At least your mom blamed Bella. You think it was Bella's fault?
What if it was a raccoon?
A raccoon? What if it was a raccoon? I don't know. I doubt it was a raccoon. It was probably Bella. So come along, guys. We're gonna go and get all the stuff, like I said, for the bus, which is right over there. You can see the back of it. And you don't see Cassie today, and you don't see Mazzy. They are at church camp still. You don't see Ranger because he is at basketball camp at College of the Ozarks. We have to go pick him up tomorrow, and Cassie will be home tomorrow night. And you don't see Little Bear because we actually have childcare for Little Bear today because we have so much to do. It wouldn't be fun riding along with her that long, would it? So that's what we're doing. But it's funny, as we drive along on these roads, it's a 3-hour trip to College of the Ozarks. Ranger and I have a lot to talk about. Well, I got a phone call yesterday and it made Ranger really, really curious. I'll tell you about that right now. While we're headed to get supplies today, I hope my phone doesn't ring again. Just a couple days ago when I took Ranger to his basketball camp, I got a phone call saying that my Arvest bank account had been compromised. This was an easy one to pass up on because I don't even bank with Arvest. But how in the world do people get my number? That's what Ranger asked me. How do they know to call me? Well, it's because big companies didn't keep my data safe and let it get out there. Just recently, a company that I do business with, Ticketmaster, their data was hacked and over 560 million customers' records are now out on the dark web. The data stolen from Ticketmaster includes things like names, addresses, emails, phone numbers, and even credit card information. So what is Ticketmaster going to do about it? Nothing. They said that they didn't think the hack would have a material impact on their business, so they don't really care about us. All of these businesses happily collect our data but do nothing to protect it. And that's why I use Aura, the sponsor of today's video. Aura is security that never sleeps. It's an app that's right here on my phone, and it will alert me anytime any of my information is leaked out onto the dark web. I also get things like transaction monitoring, a VPN, antivirus, and password management, all in the same app. If my information was compromised in the Ticketmaster data breach, I don't have to worry because Aura is always on, always working, behind the scenes, doing the hard work. I'm not going to leave myself and my family vulnerable to data breaches. If you don't want to either, check out my link down in the description or go to aura.com/WalkerFarmFam to receive your first 2 weeks for free. That's aura.com/WalkerFarmFam.
We're on our way to get stuff for the bus, and I'm gonna show you guys some semis.
We made it, Ransom.
Yay.
Where are we at?
Home Depot.
And what did you say whenever you stretch your legs out?
My legs are sore.
He said his legs are sore. So Ransom and I are doing a 5K this weekend.
Ow.
In Westville, Oklahoma. And Ransom's legs are sore from running. How many laps did you run last night?
I ran 4 laps and I walked 3.
2.
No, remember with you?
Oh yeah, you walked one more, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Ransom went 1 3/4 of a mile last night. So he did awesome. But now, still a little bit of sprinkling, but it's not gonna hurt us, is it?
Nope.
So
it's not gonna hurt the boat either.
not gonna hurt the boat, he said, for sure. So we'll bring you inside and show you what we're gonna get. Be careful with that thing, Ransom. Luckily it's not loaded, is it?
Nope.
So the first thing we have to get is adhesive. So we're just getting some premium construction adhesive. What this is gonna do is allow us to glue down the foam to the metal floor, and then we're gonna glue down on top of that the board. So now we need foam and boards. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, Ransom's gonna push this cart and I'm gonna grab the other one. No, Ransom, we're not putting carpet in the bus. That would...
We need turf.
Turf? Ransom's looking at turf. So we came back here to look at some of the vinyl options, these rolled vinyls that we're thinking about once we go on top. We're not gonna get this today, but 66 cents a square foot. Just trying to feel some of the thicknesses. We also
This one feels good.
have a flooring place close to our home that we'll probably go to and see what they have and check some prices. But that gives us an idea. $1 a square foot. We're not going to do that white. 66 cents a square foot.
This one's 100.
And then we kind of like that wood look. What's 100?
This one's 100.
Nope, that's $1.
$1?
Yep.
This whole thing is $1?
No, that's a square foot.
Huh.
So we found what we need, didn't we, Ransom? So we're getting this 2-inch. This is 2-inch R10. This is the first thing we're putting down, and I think it's 56 bucks. But Ransom,
What?
they're not doing us any favors, are they? No. We have to carry it all the way over here. They've bought these aisles blocked off to put it on our cart. Come on, Home Depot, just keep the aisles clear. It's making it hard.
Two at a time. We got 1,
How many more we need, Ransom?
3,
We need 7 total.
4, 5. 2 more.
2 more.
Okay, now we're done once we grab 2. Okay. Whoa, that's full.
And the last thing we need is this Advantech. So this is an engineered subfloor. It is flat out best for quiet and stiff floor. So I found all these materials by watching other people and their bus builds and their YouTube videos, and this is what they recommended after doing multiple bus builds. So that's why we're getting this stuff. If you guys are wondering, it's not the cheapest. You know, we could go with 1-inch insulation, but 2-inch is going to be more quiet, and long term it's gonna be better for the minimal difference you're gonna pay. So we're gonna get 7 sheets of this. What, Ransom?
And 2 inches is gonna last longer.
2 inches is gonna last longer. It's mainly gonna make it quieter and a little bit warmer. So we're gonna get loaded up here. So we finally made it, Ransom. We went to the feed store, we went and ate some lunch, and now where are we?
Lake.
All right, so the boat has batteries in it. It's sprinkling on us, so I'm hoping the feed don't get too wet. I parked under a tree. I don't think it will, do you?
A little, maybe.
A little bit, but you can see we have it all loaded up, and we have some feed. So we're trying to get everything done that we need to, so we don't have to go back to town in the next few days. One of my least favorite things is just running to town and doing all the things, but has to be done. Animals need food. We've got to get supplies. And now we got to go to the lake. All right, here we go.
When it's sprinkling.
Is that your favorite, Ransom?
Yeah.
Driving the boat?
Hi.
All right, see how fast it can go. Drive it away from us as fast as you can get it.
Okay. If I got more rocks.
Fast and straight. All right, there's the full speed. 20 miles an hour, Ransom? Is that how fast it goes? There you go. So we're gonna let Ransom run his boat around here for a little bit, and then we're gonna head back to the house. So I'm gonna go put the camera up, but we're having a good day. Ransom said this is the boys' day out. So that's what we're doing today, boys' day out, all kinds of fun stuff. And I don't know if we'll get to work on the bus when we get home because we still have to do all the chores. And then we have to go get Little Bear, but we'll see if we can maybe get started on putting some stuff on the bus. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know if we'll have time, we'll see. So we made it home from town, and Ransom has a little project he wants to show you on, and then I gotta show you a mess that our dogs got in. But Ransom, what did you get?
So I got 3 pans from my papa, and I've been cleaning this one up, and I'm gonna show you guys.
All right, so he got new cast iron skillet, and this one has a lid to it. So the condition on it is not too bad at all. It looks like it needs a little bit of tender love and care, and that will be back to normal. This one has a little more rust on it.
And then we have a big one.
And then there's a big one. So Ransom worked on that a little bit while I was unloading all the feed. I got the feed unloaded, and we got everything in here and nice and dry in the shop. But I think we're not gonna work on the bus floor today because the rain is coming. It's off and on pretty much all day, and we don't want to get our sawhorses set up and our saw and get all the material wet. We'll probably just wait. We do have a tiny bit of taping left to do. You want to go finish taping after I do chores? So we'll make sure the bus floor is 100% ready to go the next time we're ready to work on it. But I want to show you the mess these dogs got in. Shelby, come here. Shell, come. Shelby, come. Oh, they don't want to get out from under the trampoline. But they got soaking wet, and then they went and rolled in the dirt under the trampoline, which this is their place where they cool off. But look how nasty they look, Ransom. It's bad, isn't it?
I feel like Shelby looks the nasty.
Shelby looks nasty. It's probably because she's usually white and clean, and right now she's completely dirty. So, well, that's a dog's life.
Yep.
They'll pretty much eat anything, and they'll pretty much take a bath in the mud if you'd let them. Sometimes I think Ransom is kind of like that. I think he'd take a bath in the mud if you'd let him.
Dang it.
So since we do have a break in the rain, I'm gonna go ahead and do a few chores before the rain comes again. So I almost forgot to tell you, you probably already seen them, but Ransom got new sports goggles yesterday. So those are for playing sports. He wanted to come out and hit some golf balls, so technically that's a sport. So he's gonna try out his new goggles. And those should help a lot in basketball and baseball and different sports that he plays. Hopefully his regular glasses won't get broken as often as they have in the past, because just the other day his glasses got broken, which meant we had to go get new glasses again. So as you guys know, if you've ever had boys, that's pretty common. They break stuff. Hey Xena. Hey girl. I gotta pour your water out of this. Xena always is friendly. Hey baby. All right. There you go, girl. All right, now they're out and about. You can see. Shelby. What is on your ear? Looks like we need to get that off. So I did turn out Benjamin and our other little lamb yesterday, Annie Okie, but they are smart enough that they came up to the same feeding dish I normally fed them at, So I went ahead and shut that gate so they can go ahead and get to eat without having to fight the big mamas and the goat and everything for food, because these guys will fight. They really don't even need that much food. They're just coming off being weaned, so they do need a little more food. But all of these, look at her. Does she look like she's missed a meal? Do any of you look like you missed a meal? No, they don't. They have tons of grass, and that's what they need to be eating. But I will give them just a little bit of grain. I like to pet on them and check them and keep them gentle. You can actually overfeed sheep. And so in the summertime, when they have tons of grass to eat, they really don't need much else. All right, duck. All right, ducks. There you go. So all the donkeys are doing good. Zena's taking care of business out here, so we don't really have anything to worry about. Cassie's turkeys. There goes Reba McIntyre, and old Toby Keith, I think, is right over here. Let's go see if we can check on him. But the bourbon red turkeys are doing good, staying in, and seem to be doing okay. So all right. So no baby donkeys yet, unfortunately. It'll be nice when we get some, but not yet. And everybody else seems to be doing okay. Well, I went to start my four-wheeler and I have bad news, but I have good news, and then I have bad news and more good news. So I think the solenoid, which is right here under this, I went ahead and put that back on. I think the solenoid is out. Solenoid relay is what it's called. I looked it up on Amazon. So that's the bad news. The good news is it only cost about 10 bucks. That's the good news. Bad news is I have to pull start the four-wheeler. But the good news is I at least can still start it. It does take two hands though, because it's a pretty big machine. But so there's your bad news, good news, bad news for the day. Now we can finish the chores. So I will have to say that that four-wheeler has been a lifesaver more times than one. I mean, having an ATV on the farm is basically the equivalent of having a horse on the farm 50, 80, 100 years ago, whatever, when horses was the thing. It helps in every aspect, getting around. If I had to chase a cow, put it up, do something, fix fence, the four-wheeler's always there. And this is the first problem I've had. I think it's a 2009 model. First problem I've had with it. I've only done oil changes, air filter, spark plug, that type of thing. And I've never changed a part on it until now. And it's still annoyed. $10, not too bad. Hopefully that fixes it. Hey, Blackberry. Hey, girl. No kissing the camera today. Here, look what I got for you. Blackberry. There you go. So the new cows are fitting in. There's one right back there, one right down there, and oh, one right over here. There's 49. So they are fitting right in with the herd, so I'm gonna go ahead and get them fed. So Missy is laying down over there. She doesn't want to fight for any range cubes. And May's right here. Look how big her horns are getting. So she's getting big, but she's still a pretty small, on the small side for a heifer of her age. So I think Missy and May are both going to be kind of short animals. So they will probably be leaving the farm maybe this fall, maybe this coming spring. I'm going to keep them a little bit longer, but once we get a bull here, a little bit before we get a bull, we'll probably be turning them away to another farm. So they will go probably most likely to a farm full of Highlands, which will be ideal for them when it comes time. So we made it out to the chickens. And if you guys look real close, you're gonna notice there's a few out and a few new faces here. And that's because when the crazy chicken lady is away, it's time to start dealing with chickens. That's right. time to get rid of chickens. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm talking about right now. So while Cassie's away, the boys will play. And what does that mean, Ransom? What are we selling?
Chickens.
Selling chickens. So we are finally getting rid of some chickens while Cassie's gone, while we can sneak them away. And we have some friends over. This is Dan and Lonnie Stokes.
Hey.
And you want to tell me your YouTube channel?
Yeah, Stokes Family Ranch.
Stokes Family Ranch. I almost said Stoked Living. That wouldn't be good though, would
That's
it?
Derek. Well, we like him too.
So they're from all from the same clan. So this is Derek's more handsome and smarter brother.
That's right.
And faster. Yeah, all the way around. No, so if you guys haven't checked out Stokes Family Ranch, go do it because you want to follow Cassie's chickens and see where they go.
That's right. That's right.
So they're always doing all kinds of fun stuff. My favorite's probably Christmas time.
You like
Yes.
Christmas stuff?
I like the Christmas stuff.
You like Christmas better than Fall Festival?
Well, no.
Oh,
I wasn't counting. So we've been doing the fall festival at their place for like, I don't know, 15, 20 years. My whole life.
I think
That-
30 years. I think it's getting close to 40.
40 years?
We think so.
Forever.
So that's not, that's, I guess is kind of been a church thing. So I associate that with the church.
Oh.
So I like your new deal, the new thing. Christmas is my favorite.
Okay,
But-
yeah, Christmas. It's hard to beat Christmas.
Yeah. So Dan and Lonnie, they've had chickens before, but they're getting back into chickens,
Get
right?
back in. Yeah, we get tired of buying eggs from the store, so.
Yeah.
Christmas Day, we found the chicken coop
Speaking of
disappearing. We were pulling out, and Dan's dad was taking down the coop. We're like, "What are you doing?"
Where are our chickens going?
Yeah, he was like, "I'm done."
He just randomly does stuff like that.
So is he just finished with chickens?
He's just done with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was frustrated.
Yeah?
so he was.
Was something getting them?
They weren't laying very good.
Uh,
We're hoping these are good layers.
All right, well, let's go check out these chickens. Cassie did actually pick them out. So no, we're not selling chickens behind Cassie's back. Cassie picked these chickens out, and they are all about a year to a year and a half old, and they're all laying. So
Oh, yay.
there's probably some proof out here. We'll see. So they're getting 8 of Cassie's chickens and 2 of Ransom's. So we're gonna have to go up front and catch those, aren't we? So I said the proof is right here. I think I saw some eggs a while ago. Oh yeah, these are from last night. Oh, Cassie's not gonna be happy about this. It's
Put a
that
blue one in there, though, right?
it's that green one right there.
Is that from the Dr. Seuss green eggs and ham?
Let's see. No, I don't see any blues. I see some light colors.
I've never seen a green egg.
All right, so we've got the setup. Ransom said he's the man when it comes to catching, so they'll be real gentle with them. They're not very wild. Now just bring it over here by me. Just bring her over here. There we go. Hang on, girl. I'll get you. Okay. Oh, dadgummit. That's what you get for YouTubing. One hand. Okay, so I think that's enough videoing. I'm gonna put my camera up and we're gonna actually get these caught. All right, so the egg layers are in there. Bella's thinks that she's a chicken dog. Crazy chicken lady has a crazy chicken dog. And we have 2 more. So Ransom has 2 chickens that he's also selling.
Okay.
So I will say that Cassie's excited about getting rid of them because that means she gets to hatch more.
There you go.
So she'll get to do what she really loves, hatching eggs.
I've never had green eggs.
Yeah.
Pretty excited about that.
All right, you gonna race them? On your mark. Get set. Go! Bella, you're gonna get run over. Stay in the grass, Ransom. Uh-oh, I think Ransom's gonna win. Ransom won! Good job, Ransom. Well, I will say that since Cassie's gone, I am missing her a lot. especially having Little Bear here, and Ransom is a big help though, but Little Bear can be a little bit of a bear sometimes. So we got Ransom's little chickens caught. If you guys remember Lily and her 11 chicks, this is 2 of the 11 chicks.
That one's name is Carmel.
Carmel? Okay. So Ransom's a little bit of a businessman. He talked his papa into buying him a chicken and 11 chicks for free, and now he's selling the chicks.
So how much are you? I want a good deal, Ransom.
20?
They're your chickens.
How about $3?
He's not going to complain about anything, is he?
He'll take anybody you can get. Well, that's a tip.
There's your tip. Good job, Ransom. So Dan and Lonnie got the chickens and went home, and I got Little Bear over here, so I'm not going to stay on here very long. But you guys go check their channel out. They're great friends of ours, have been friends for years, and you can expect family friendly. You don't have to worry about anything over there. Ransom, is Dan a good guy? What's the only problem with Dan? What?
OSU.
He likes OSU. What do you say?
Boomer Sooner.
Boomer Sooner. That's right. Other than that, if you can look past that, Dan's a good guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we did get rid of about 8 good layers, and the math's not quite adding up. We were getting about 18 eggs a day. We got rid of 8 layers, and now we're only getting 4 or 5 eggs a day. But I think it's probably because we just disrupted their normalcy, so they'll probably settle back down, and the heat's starting to break, so it's probably something to do with the heat too. But I do have some good news. While we did get rid of our chicken that laid the green egg, we still have one that lays a blue egg, so we still have a good variety of color right there. And I know that we have 8 more chickens in here. They are kind of standoffish right now, but they're all back here, and those just came out of the grow out pen. And so in just probably a month or 2, those 8 chickens will start laying eggs, and it'll be a mystery. We don't know what color we'll get, but maybe we'll get another green or a blue, more blue eggs. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. So that's going to be it today. I've got to finish up chores and then get Little Bear, and then we're going to head off to church. It's Wednesday night. We're going to, me and Ransom, Little Bear, are going to church. But don't forget, if you guys are interested in Aura, check out the link down in the description. All of the information will be right there at that link to get that special offer. So we want to thank you so much for following along. Kind of disappointed we didn't get to work on the bus today, but the rain is off and on all day, so we'll work on it probably on the next video. We hope you have a great day, and God bless.